Hey, what's up, Duckheads? Did something a little different today. Decided while I was editing this video, via this waveform, I didn't really talk very much during this recording session, so here we are, writing a script and everything, doing this in post. We'll see how it does. I don't know, because I haven't done it yet. I started out cleaning up the mine shaft, and finishing that up from the last episode, because I kind of left it a lot to be desired, and I didn't like that, so here we are, finishing it up. Got this nice little groundwork laid. I'm going to be putting up a bunch of retaining walls and stuff like that via trees that I harvest. I just haven't gotten that far yet, so trust the process. Anyways, after I finished that, I decided to clean up the area a little bit around my house, just because there was some terraforming that needed to be done, and it was bothering me, so I dealt with it. And then I also was being bothered by the lack of storage organization. Oh my goodness, it's the worst enemy. I can't deal with it. I can deal with zombies, creepers, spiders even, but lack of storage organization is, it irks me. So I took care of that, and while I was sorting out all the items in my chests, I decided I needed an enchanting table. But for that, I needed obsidian, so I decided to plant some trees with all the saplings that I had, and then I went and got more trees to plant, and then I made a diamond pick and a bucket, and I got some water from the nearby river, made an infinite water source. I started a sugarcane farm, because I needed obsidian, and then I found out water freezes. Awkward. Then I made a new bed, and apparently there's a sleeping bag mod in this mod pack, which I didn't know about, and it works really, really well with the igloo, so that's what I did. I also decided to replace the floor of the igloo, and while I was doing that, I found this weird little trapdoor. Don't know where it goes. Let's do that later. Hey, later's now, so we go down it, and found a zombie villager, and some other goodies. Potions, really, is all it was. But there were some goodies down there. After that, I decided to make some pathways for walking around, for absolutely no reason, other than I didn't like all the snow, and I just wanted to break up the snow, so that was kind of the thought process behind that. Connected up my mineshaft entrance, and finally decided I was going to go get some obsidian, because I had been delaying long enough. I ran so far away to get obsidian, so unbelievably far. I ran for days, it felt like, and it was just, it was so much work. Obsidian is really just so cumbersome to get. So then I came back home and realized I had a lava pit right above my mine shaft.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Wasted about 30 minutes of my life. That's fine. Made an enchanting table after that, and a nether portal as well. Put this down in the dirt so it's not unsightly. I don't like nether portals the way they look, so not to be portalist or anything. Portal 2 is my favorite. Anyways, I decided not to go in the nether yet because I'm not really geared, and I kind of have a feeling the nether in this mod pack is pretty OP. I just did that for later. We'll get to it. Then I set up an enchanting table, and then made a house for my enchantment table. Made a bunch of books, and went mining for some levels, because I didn't really have that many, and I wanted to enchant my pickaxe, so that's what I did. I enchanted it, and got some enchantments, because that's what you do with an enchantment table. Yeah. Same with the sword. Anyways, the only logical decision to make after that was to line out my castle, so that's what I did. I grabbed a bunch of dirt and made this massive, ridiculously oversized ring in the sky. As you can see, it's pretty cool. It'll be cool. It'll be really cool, actually, once it's done. But I kind of want to get a feel for the size, so I wanted to do this a little preemptively and just kind of let it grow and sink and see if I want to make any changes to the general scale of it. So we'll see how that goes on later on down the line. After that, I decided to go mining, and oh boy, did I do a bunch of mining. I mined for about an hour and a half straight. I'm not going to show you all of it because that would be ridiculously boring, but oh my goodness, so much mining. Mining. I got so much stuff. It was actually insane. Oh my goodness, are these caves a microwave? Because mining, so much mining. I had a bunch of levels after that, so I enchanted some books, realized I need a ton of levels, and decided to go mining, found some dripstone, almost died, it was cool. I started making an underground area for XP, which I decided to use a cactus farm, which has always been my go-to for an XP farm. It's cheap, it's easy to make, and you get a fair amount of XP out of it for just AFKing or keeping the chunks loaded. As long as the chunks are loaded, the XP farm is working, and it's great for starting out. It's not an Enderman farm, but it'll work for the time being. Once I got the basics done on the cactus farm, I decided to get some wheat. I need a wheat farm. I'll have eventually an automatic wheat farm, so I can have an automatic cow farm, and it'll cook my beef and everything for me. That'll be very nice to have in the future, but for now the wheat farm is going to have to do. Next, I started actually constructing the cactus farm. So basically what you do is you just go vertically with a bunch of water at the bottom, and you have these little islands of cactus and fences next to them. So when the cactus grows, it breaks the growth and goes down into the water, and it goes into a collection system, and then it smelts it, and then you pull the XP from the furnace. It's actually super simple. I love this farm. It's been great to me in the past. I have no complaints.
Alright, well, that was easy. Got us a little XP farm here. It's not a whole lot, but it'll do for now. This is tileable, though, upwards, so I can make as many levels as I want to and make it even more efficient, but I think for now this is going to do. Basically what happens is cactus comes down into the top of this little furnace right here, and then I just put fuel in here. At some point I'll have a lava farm here pretty quickly, and then I'll be able to refill this with lava pretty easily. But basically what happens is this cactus gets smelted into green dye, and if I turn off the furnace and extract, you see I got a couple levels there, and that was only 20 pieces of green dye. Got me 2.5 levels, so for an AFK farm that just keeps going. Once I get a full large chest full of this stuff, it's going to be a lot of levels. So I'm going to AFK for a little bit and see what kind of XP we can get for a stack of coal, because that's what we've got in here right now. We're already doing really well, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll see what happens. So I've been AFKing for a while now. I got about 5 stacks, I can count. And we're going to pull this out. 16 levels. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Alright, good. Okay, here we go.
Well, the next step in the process is getting lava for the lava farm, and I wanted to do that in the nether because I haven't gone yet, and I don't know, I was interested. I wanted to see what's up and see what my spawn was like, and just kind of get a feel for it. Quickly realized, though, it is actually OP, and
Well, that's convenient.
there wasn't much there, really, aside from the fortress, but the fortress was full of enemies, and I almost died a couple times. There wasn't even that good of loot, and definitely no lava.
Oh, this is a problem.
Once I got home, I remembered I had that lava source up above my mineshaft, so I went and got some lava from there. It would have been easier in the first place. Anyways, live and learn.
So I'm pretty sure I still have some lava up here on the top of this hill somewhere. We got ourselves a blizzard.
So I got the lava, I started making the farm. I was being really dumb, and I didn't have a water bucket on me. Super dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. My game lagged, and I ended up catching on fire, and I didn't have a water bucket at all. So I died. Well, yeah, it was not pretty. I didn't lose anything but my pride, I guess, which I guess isn't a bad thing. After I respawned, I ended up finishing the lava farm and started putting the fuel in my XP farm, and it's working great, actually. I ended up AFKing overnight. My game crashed after about 20 minutes, though, so that was great. Only got about 3 or 4 stacks of smelted items. I was pretty upset about that too. It was just one of those days, really. So I ended up AFKing during the workday, keeping tabs on it, making sure everything was fine and not crashing.
Alright, so I've been AFKing for a good long while. Probably about, I don't know, 4 hours now. Just here and there. I, in the meantime, built this lava farm. Pretty crude, pretty simple, gets the job done. At some point I'll get an AFK lava farm going. I think that'll be very, very nice. But now we're going to turn these off and see how much XP we get. I've already got 17 levels, so we'll see what happens when I do this. Boom, 40, look at that. And then I don't get too much out of that one. Just because I just started that one not too long ago. So, dang, got like 23, 24 levels out of a double chest. That's pretty good.
I'll end up being able to get a substantial amount of levels just by playing the game every session, and I may end up doing some AFK times every now and then just to, you know, kind of boost things, but I think this is going to be a great start. Also, during my AFK time, I ended up expanding the farm quite a bit vertically, and now we've got a surplus of cactus that we need to smelt, so I decided to put in a second furnace, and this seems to balance it out very well. So now I've got a pretty substantial amount of cactus to smelt, and it's just going to be very, very efficient in the long run. I may even expand the smelting and the farm itself even more, just to get even more efficient with it, but I don't know. I haven't fully decided yet. And with that, I think we're going to end this one here. I was able to compress a good chunk of progress in this video using this format. I think I'm going to start using this a little bit more, maybe just kind of mixing it in here and there. Kind of like where we're at. I like where we're sitting. I think we're going to be able to accomplish a lot here. So anyways, if you like the video, like and subscribe. You know, or not. Do whatever you want. It's a free country. And I'm a YouTuber for fun. So, see ya. And I didn't really like the way the dirt was, so, you know, I changed it. It was great. That doesn't make any sense and is not funny or interesting in the slightest. You need to shut up. Say something funny. Something funny. Ha ha ha! That's funny! I'm gonna kill myself.